like losing people, like just like the situations I've been in that 90% of people would never be in, you know what I mean? Just kind of suits me for anything that comes in my way. I can, you know, or I know who to go to talk about it, or I know how to deal with it. Like, even if it's hard, I know where to, you know, and always talk to God, and He put the right people in my life to, I feel like, equip me for anything.
Yeah, you got a good team around you now.
Yeah.
All right, bro, tell me about a time in your life where God felt like a stranger to you.
Probably on this most recent relapse.
So that was when you were out here homeless last time, the time that me and you met?
Yeah. Eventually I just started using, because I didn't have a program, you know what I mean? And then using and working lasted quite a long time, but not that long. I was real strung out one day, and I knew God was the answer, but I just didn't know how to do it. And I knew SYM was part of a church, you know, deal, and that's when I was sitting out front, sitting there rocking, just, I was like, are you the methadone guy? I need a script. Everything I've done hasn't worked, but like, you know, I had some of the same interests. I just seen a lot of me and you, and I was just like, this dude's killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, genuine, happy, and it was just something I wanted. You know what I mean? So I just stuck close, and, you know, relationship bloomed, and now you're my boy, and it's just real.
Yeah, man.
Real.
Did you eventually find God through that journey, kind of going through that suffering, and kind of what did that look like? Finding,
you know, people of God, and just finding the right people, and but I feel like going through what I went through was a big part of it, you know what I mean? And without going through that, I don't think I would have found you and found, you know, the church I go to, and you know, just all the good things I have now today. I feel like it all started from that.
Yeah.
You know, so it made me who I am today, but
God kind of shows up in the dark spots, you know?
Like when you least expect it, though.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, he's not there, you know, screw this. And then like, boom.
So going through that experience and like overcoming, kind of facing that, like you're doing good now, you got an apartment, you got a job. How has that like equipped you for facing challenges that are coming in the future?
I tried for a number of years. I mean, I cut hair fine, high, but like I didn't save any money, it wasn't productive.
Yeah.
But I tried to do everything I normally did high for years and years and years. It just ended the same way, you know, it was insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting different results, and it just, so basically I had to give up, you know, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I had to surrender everything that I loved to
kind of like the way you did everything.
Yep.
You did it one way.
Yeah, and then I thought I'd never have like hobbies or passion or like anything, you know, it's like that was the one thing, only thing I cared about. And then everything or any move I made was based off of that.
Yeah.
So like, but then like getting sober, I like back skateboarding, I'm back doing all this crazy stuff, you know, like have real friends, and it's cool. It's wild.
Yeah, I love it, man. Because we used to do this stuff and we felt like we had to do drugs is like the prerequisite, right? To
go skate, we go get high before it, and it's like,
learning how to redo those things, but do them sober.
And then you're better than you ever were. It's like that dude, we've seen that the Saturday, we're like, bro, imagine when you know what I mean? It's just a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, well, I guess you kind of answered this, but like, how is your life different now that you've surrendered that and kind of are living this way?
I just feel like I'm a good person today versus being like, I wasn't a bad person before, but like everything I did I was dirt, you know, just the drugs made me do dirtball, you know, just act a certain way.
Yeah.
Out of character. But now I get to show my true character and be me. And
yeah, you got the fruit of the Spirit kind of shining through you now. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. I see it.
And so they'll be like, bro, there's something shining by you. I'm like, well, like, not like that, not like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember a conversation that we had early on when you went into a situation, and then we were talking about how like, okay, well, when you're following Jesus, maybe on, you know, a regular way of reacting to something would make sense to, you know, kind of like assert yourself and be able to kind of like save your face and make sure you come out on top in that situation. But I remember that was a specific time where someone had obviously done you wrong, but then taking that path of the cross where Jack had to die, you know, and where like there was that surrender that happened there. And I just remember you coming back to me after and talking about how different that person was when you responded a way that wasn't a normal response.
Yeah, even people around me were like,
what was that?
I've never seen that.
Yeah. What has or what would inspire you to profess your faith publicly?
You? No, I'm just kidding. But besides you though, like just what it's done for me and you and like everybody around me, what it's done for me. And like the happiness, the genuine happiness that it brings. Like if you ever like to go to church, our church on Sunday, it's just like those people are just like, everyone's like, hi, yeah, it's just like I want that. You know what I mean? And like it's just genuine, it's different.
Yeah.
And a lot of time, like you meet someone that's really nice, doing something nice for you on the street or something, you know, you're like, man, that person was nice. Like if you ever ask them like, you know, do you follow God? I get, you know, most of the time they're like, yeah, or I go to church, or, you know, it's, those
There's
are
some
God's
sort
people.
of something
Yeah.
that they have some connection to God.
Whatever type of religion, it's just they, you know,
Yeah.
they pray or something. It always comes back to that.
That's real.